In this tutorial, we will cover human and vertebrate animal tissue form 6b. This form is required for research involving fresh and frozen tissues, including primary cell lines, human and other primate-established cell lines and tissue cultures, blood products, and body fluids. If the research involves living organisms, please ensure that the proper human or animal forms are completed. All products, including any tissue listed above, must also complete Form 6a. The form starts off with student name and title of project. Question 1 is to be completed by the student researcher. The question is what vertebrate animal tissue will be used in the study and to check all that will apply. Question 2 is asking where would the above tissue be obtained? If using an established cell line, please include the source and the catalog number. That's asking for the ATCC numbers. In number 3, if the tissue is obtained from a vertebrate animal study conducted at a research institution, attach a copy of the IACUC certification with the name of the research institution, the title of the study, the IACUC approval number, and date of IACUC approval. The last portion is asking if the student will work solely with the organs, tissues, cultures, or cells that will be supplied to him or her by the designated supervisor or qualified scientist from the laboratory. And they're also asking that if the vertebrate animals were euthanized, that they were not euthanized for the purpose of the student's research. If the student is permitted to use spare parts or animals that were euthanized in another study, but it has to be explicit that they were not euthanized for the student's work. The second box is asking the designated supervisor or qualified scientist to certify that the blood products, tissues, or bodily fluids in this project will be handled in accordance with the standards and guidance set forth in Occupational Safety and Health Act, 29 CFR. The lower portion is just simply for the signature, the date of approval, title, institution. Please note that any student using human and vertebrate animal tissue Form 6b requires prior approval by the Scientific Review Committee. This form must be completed by December 18th so the Scientific Review Committee can approve it prior to research. I strongly recommend that you utilize the Massachusetts State Science and Engineering Fair manual when completing this form. If you have any questions about how to complete the form, please do not hesitate to contact the Boston Public Schools Science Department as soon as possible.